Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 14, 2021. Recently you would have felt jealous, not only through a partner but also through a friendship or people who you thought did not take you into account. Verify that it was indeed my decision that they took you out of the game in something, or it is just hallucination suddenly because your emotions feel stirred. Either way, Sagittarius would help you find the answer. A good time to receive happiness despite the vicissitudes means that after the small process of jealousy that you recently went through, now the calm would come, accompanied by good news. For this, you would have the trine between Mercury and Venus, so that everything looks more relaxed. They don't need to thank you for anything, especially because you would be aware that everything has a reason for being and that it is not a good sign if you think otherwise. For this, you would have the opportunity for the regency of the waning moon to guide you properly towards positive things. Today is a day of strong emotions, and it will be important to keep a cool head. Try not to get involved in any kind of argument. Adopt a neutral response, such as, "Thank you, I'll think about it," if someone tries to engage you in their conflicts by asking for your opinion. Most likely, those of older age and experience are right, but even so, it is better not to take sides for anyone. Your health would benefit much more than even for people younger than you. It does not mean that others do not, but all you would have to do is see that for obvious reasons, you have the best in your environment to keep you balanced. These last few weeks you have felt good in health, but today you are likely to have some discomfort. Perhaps the cause is something as exotic as stress. You have been working a lot and distracting yourself little. Your body is rebelling. You need to rest. Take a break and relax. Don't feel guilty about it. Even the president needs time for himself from time to time. A native of the first decan, your impressionable nature pushes you on a drastic diet. You are afraid of everything and multiply dietary restrictions. No cheese because of listeria, no red meat because of hypertension, no butter because of cholesterol. You must accept at times to make some gaps because this monastic regime undermines your morale a little and isolates you from others, you who need it so much. The world you live in suddenly feels less beneficial than it is, especially if it has to do with money. You'd be surprised if others get a chance to see what you can't, just by not paying attention to distractions, such as wasting time, money, and effort on unnecessary tastes. The number 2 in Regency would make you feel fuller than you think. If you consider yourself quite conservative, this aspect can be enhanced more than usual today. It is not necessarily about political issues, although it does refer to them as well. You may want to tone it down a bit so as not to create tension with your more liberal-minded partners. You're not wrong, but neither are they. Tension can arise as soon as the big emotional topics appear in the conversation. Keep in mind that this can happen today. Love would be one of the best responses to your walk on this day, possibly breathing. It would make you concentrate properly so that everything is accommodated in love and other instances for you. With the waning moon in the Regency, you would certainly have what you need. Things can be a bit unpredictable right now. Any bear can happen, so stay alert. You will find that people act strangely. Your children may be more affectionate than ever. Your partner will say something out of place. Look at the day as an opportunity to be spontaneous. Do what you can to live in the moment, and don't try to control the behavior of others. You are very sensitive. Even after many years of living together, you still feel butterflies deep in your stomach. With your spouse, you are on an equal footing, and this creates an extraordinary bond. If you are single, you will tend to imagine the future from the first kiss. However, take your time to build up some confidence. Love is the strongest of all passions. It attacks both the head, the heart, and the body. Promises come and go, but in order not to boast so much about what you should do from this moment on, you should feel beneficial with your work. Different people would be being somewhat negative with your walk, and therefore you could stop feeling that everything it puts in prosperity for you. Sagittarius would take away such negative energy. You give good advice to people, but sometimes people see you only as a friendly and caring boy, not as the wonderful person that you are. Today your wit and insight will shine, especially in the area related to groups. If you have to attend meetings or make presentations, people will respond well to your ideas and recognize your experience. At home, any gathering with friends or neighbors will generate some kind of positive attention for you. Today, you will feel in vain. Winning at a game or an unexpected inflow of money could occur. Try your luck. The heavens are with you thanks to the benevolence of Venus, who settles in house 3. You will benefit from this beneficial astral climate throughout the day and will feel fully recognized by those around you. You could try negotiating a raise and asserting your ambitions in a project that is close to your heart. Under the influence of Jupiter, you are very critical of those around you. This tendency to seek the little animal would cost you dearly from a friendly standpoint and strain relationships that are important to you. Respond before it's too late. Some natives of the second decan will be reluctant to see the world and will fall back on them. As for the natives of the first decan, they will be particularly sensitive and will exaggerate their emotions.